To teach people to believe in God may be, in its highest sense, a hard task even among Christians. But to prevent people from thinking about God will be an impossible task, even among agnostics, or perhaps especially among agnostics.
I once had a friendly discussion with an agnostic who suddenly tossed off the following question: isn't your religious belief ultimately selfish? You just want to get to heaven. As if it's a bad thing to want a good thing, or as if heaven is a bad thing to want, or as if charity is really a serpentine scheme to trick God into handing over the eternal rewards. The question by itself is a fairly standard strike that an agnostic will use to put a believer on the defensive. But before I could answer, he went even further. He said that if my faith was truly unselfish, I would be willing not just to die for someone else, since I would be expecting to get heaven for that, but rather to actually sacrifice heaven on behalf of someone else. That would truly be unselfish. It sounded, to him anyway, like an unanswerable challenge. It was, however, quite answerable. But the response involved both correcting his misunderstanding about the Catholic view of salvation and exposing the airy assumptions that he was using to support his argument. It's typical of the agnostic to be selective in his doubts. He questions something perfectly natural to the great majority of mankind, our desire for God, never doubting his own dismissal of that idea that such a desire is itself God-given. And my friend did not question his own strange theological construct where he had God allowing a man to use his own salvation as some sort of a bargaining chip. What sort of a God does he think would send a man to hell in place of someone else? What sort of a God would welcome a devious soul into heaven merely because some unselfish soul had given up his own slot? And what sort of incompetent judge does he think God is?